Hey guys, PepperAmmy here. We have the silicone mat out with a pot, so that means we are making sweets today. Now we are making Aniseed Twists. Now if you have never heard of them before, they are a red dyed hard candy with an aniseed flavour. Now in this pot I have 400 grams of sugar, 100 grams of liquid glucose or light corn syrup and 100 ml of water, and then a candy thermometer fitted on the side. Then you want to place it over high heat. We're aiming for 143 Celsius or 290 Fahrenheit, aka the soft crack temperature. Now whilst that heats, I'm crashing up 10 grams of aniseed seeds or anise seeds to make this the old-fashioned way, but you could also use 2 teaspoons of anise extract if you don't fancy grinding down your own seeds. Now once the sugar syrup is up to temperature, or just before, as it will have residual heat in the pan that will take it probably over temperature, you want to take it off the heat and be careful here, as this is 43 degrees Celsius or 110 degrees Fahrenheit over the boiling point of water, so let it cool slightly. Then you want to add in a few drops of red food colouring and either your crushed aniseed or anise extract, then carefully mix to combine. It may bubble up as the steam in the food colouring tries to escape through the molten sugar. Then you want to pour out onto a clean heat-proof surface, preferably lined with a silicone sheet, and then let cool a little bit more. Now you may have some stringy sugar. Do not add it to the molten sugar that's on the worktop. You will see this from my mistakes shortly, and this will seed your sugar, causing crystallization. Then once cooled enough to handle, I'm wearing cotton gloves and then latex gloves underneath to be extra safe, as this sugar is still around 70 degrees. Now you've probably noticed some lines in my sugar syrup. Now remember where I added the sugar strands earlier? I haven't realised yet, but this caused crystallization in the sugar, causing it to seize, like when you get a bit of water in melted chocolate. So as I'm working and folding the sugar over itself, I'm actually doing more damage than good by spreading the crystal seeds throughout the candy. Now once again, if I'd caught this sooner or just been a little bit smarter, I could have removed this. But once your candy is cool enough but still pliable, you want to form a rope out of the melted sugar, and this is where I noticed my issue. So I had to sacrifice a lot of the sugar here. Now these little brittle chunks are no longer any good, and they are going to absolutely destroy the texture of the sugar, and as you can see, it's soft and squishy on the outside, but these little chunks are so brittle. But with what little sugar I do have left, I formed a rope and twisted it on both ends, and then folded it in half and twisted some more, and you want to stretch it out to around about 1 centimeter thick. Now whilst it's still hot, you can cut it into chunks using a knife and then either wrap it in saran wrap, cling film, whatever, or store it in an airtight container. Now if you have high humidity, you can always coat them in a small amount of powdered sugar as well, just to help keep them dry and stop them from melting slightly. And there you have it, hopefully more aniseed twist than I ended up with. But a super simple recipe, it's easy to make, just be careful if making this with children or pets, especially pets that like to jump on work surfaces. But anyway, that wraps up this week's video. If you like what you saw, let me know down below with a like and a comment. If you're indeed new here, feel free to subscribe for free weekly cooking content, now including shorts every Wednesday. I'm going to try and do an A to Z on herbs and spices. I will see you all again next week. Thanks for watching.